and welcome back to my channel. Yes, I got bangs. I'm still figuring out how to style them, but I think I did a pretty good job today. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a full face of new makeup launches from Essence. And let me tell you, we've got some really great finds here. Everything is going to be under €5, which honestly just feels kind of illegal. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like down below, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's just get right into it. We're going to be starting off with this Brow Lifting Lamination Extreme Hold Gel. So something I actually really like about this product is that it comes with a spoolie right here, so you can just take it off and then it's like this. It's like a brow wax. You do need to use a little bit, not a little bit, you need to use like pretty much product. And I think something that's great about this video is that everything is under €5. So this is super budget friendly, and we are going to have a lot of products that are actually amazing, but we'll probably always have to have some flops. That's just how it is in life, you know? So I will say there is nothing from the drugstore that will laminate my brows immediately after applying. The problem with this is they don't stay stuck to your face like this for the whole day. Like especially the ends of your brows, if you have more stubborn hairs, they're not gonna stay flat probably. Now, I have actually used this 2 times, and one time I had it on for the whole day. The problem was it did start to eventually flake at the end of the day, so I found some flakes in it, which for me, I don't really like that. But something that we should keep in mind is if you want to be on a budget and if you can't afford to get anything else or like a more expensive brow gel, I do think that it's a really good alternative. I wouldn't say it's extreme hold like it says on the packaging, like that's a bit crazy to me, that's like a crazy claim. But it's definitely very good. The downside of this is, but now you can be warned, once you apply it, really let it dry, like do the whole rest of your makeup probably before you go back in the brows, because you're not gonna be able to feel them otherwise. This is a very waxy product, so whenever you try to go on top and draw realistic hair strokes, for example, I use the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint, that won't work on this unless it's completely dry. This is something I would mostly recommend for people that already have full brows, or maybe you've done a lamination already and you just want to lay them in place. For that it's perfect. If you are someone that has a lot of steps in your brow routine and you like using a lot of pencils and things on top, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this. Next, we're moving into something that I actually love. This is from their, most of the things are from their newest launch, but I still have like 2 or 3 things that are a bit older, just because I wanted to do like a full face of Essence video. Okay, so we have the Magic Filter Glow Booster. Guys, this stuff, it's obviously gonna be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand. Was it called Beauty Light Wand? Hollywood Flawless Filter, yeah, that's the one. It is in a glass component, which is really nice, and I feel like you can always see that Catrice and Essence are like the same brand, and Catrice just does things way more expensive. Essence is like the even more low budget version of Catrice. But I like this way more than the Catrice one. Dare I say I like this more than the Charlotte Tilbury one, because this kind of dries down, like it kind of sets. With the Charlotte Tilbury one, I always felt extremely greasy, but with this I don't feel that way at all. And I also just feel like you could apply it instead of foundation and will look beautiful. Now, I like to apply it on the high points of my face, but I'm not scared to go on my pores as well, just because this product really lays beautifully on the skin. I don't know how else to explain it. Do you see that glow? But for example, with the Catrice dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one, I saw a lot of people say that it's comedogenic and that they got blemishes from it. So I'm not sure if I'm being crazy paranoid, but I do feel like in some of the areas where I apply this, like here, I do have some red pimples. But I kind of don't want to believe it's from this, because I've been using it now for the past 2 weeks, I would say. And you can see I put it everywhere, like I'm not scared of it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I really love it. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's such a beautiful product. Now, something else that's been getting a lot of attention is this Essence Skin Tint. This is also new. It has SPF 30 in it. I feel like with this, the shades do run a bit lighter than the normal Essence shades. So this is the 020, which normally would fit me, but it's a little bit too light, so keep that in mind. Once I blend it out, you're not able to see it. Now, I have seen a lot of people comparing this to the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I unfortunately haven't tried it one, so I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is it's a pretty thick formula. Wait, I'll just apply it. So the way I like to do it is I like to take a flat brush, but do you see how thick it is? And I have seen a lot of people be like, oh my god, this covers everything. Keep in mind, on the packaging it says it's a light coverage product to medium. But I also feel like it does cover more than enough if you're looking for a more natural finish. If you're a full coverage girly, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this. But you can see my red pimples here. They kind of get covered, but the ones that are intense red, they don't get covered. So keep that in mind. But I also saw a really cool video of a girl with acne that was using this product, and it did cover everything really nicely and it still looked very natural. I'm gonna show it on the screen. Okay. But I prefer to do light layers whenever I do my makeup. And also, have you ever tried blending your foundation with a powder puff? Because, where did I put it? Okay, here. Because I have tried it recently. This might be too wet now. Because I have tried it recently and I don't want to go back. I think it looks so beautiful. So I just take my powder puff and I just do the same thing I would do like with a beauty blender, but with a powder puff. And there's just something about this. You can see it also picks up the excess product just like a beauty blender would. But it just looks so natural and pretty. So I would definitely say this is still a skin tint. I'm gonna zoom you in a bit closer, that way you can see and make up your own mind about it. Okay, this is what the skin looks like. For me, it's a type of coverage that I really like. I think it looks beautiful. But keep in mind, you can still see some things peeking through. You could, of course, build it up maybe a little bit more, but this is kind of the coverage you're getting. Okay, then for bronzer, we've got something that's a bit of a staple now. This is the Essence Baby Cut Bronze. And you guys know the best way to apply cream blush or cream bronzer is directly on the back of your hand. Sometimes when we're looking for makeup tips online, even myself, sometimes when I film videos, I like to apply the product directly to the face just because it looks more interesting. People seem to like it more, it's more appealing. But when we're talking about effectiveness and how to do your makeup on a daily basis, always apply it from the back of your hand. Don't go straight in with the product. You're not gonna get an even blend. You might get a streaky finish. You might lift off your foundation. It's just not worth it. So this Essence Baby Cut Bronze bronzer is actually really nice. I would say it's the best cream bronzer formula from the drugstore. I know a lot of people really love the Catrice cream bronzer now. That's actually pretty old, guys. I don't know why everyone's getting it now. And I don't think it's that, like, it's fine, it's nice, but for example, mine completely dried out, so just keep that in mind. And I have only used it like 2 times and it was closed. But you can see, like, while I was talking to you, it was so easy to blend out everything. Oh, something itches me. Okay, so the Baby Cut Bronze is again something I can highly recommend. Now let's move into concealer. This is not a new one. This is their waterproof Stay All Day 14 hours concealer. Let's see what it says on it. Satin matte complexion, buildable medium to high coverage. I disagree. I would say this is like a light coverage, but for me, I really like it. I like the way it blends and it's just super liquidy. Some here, but I don't think it's, I wouldn't say it's high coverage, but it's enough. Like I'm not sure, because when I think full coverage, I think like the Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation, that was full coverage, but it also kind of sometimes comes with looking a bit cakey or just looking like you're wearing makeup, which is not a bad thing. Sometimes I am going for those types of looks, but for an everyday kind of makeup, I don't think we want something that's extremely high coverage. Normally I go in with 2 shades of concealer to really brighten the inner part of my eye, like right here, but now I only use this one, and you can see it didn't really lighten everything because it's not as high coverage. But it looks really nice, it looks really smooth. Okay, so now before we set our face, we've got 2 new products that are really cool. We've got the Baby Cut Blush and the Baby Cut Glow. I am obsessed with this one. This one, it's up to debate, like it's not a bad product. Again, dupes for Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like every freaking brand under the sun has this now. Shake it really well. And then I'm just gonna, again, put it on the back of my hand like this. You don't need too much. I'm gonna coat my brush. The shade is beautiful. Oh, let me just tell you. This is shade Pinkalicious. They have like 4 or 5 shades. but it's a very liquidy blush, so when you apply it, you gotta be really careful with it. The first time I did this, I applied way too much, and then it starts lifting off your foundation. But if you are very careful about the way you apply it, it's a great blush. It's a beautiful formula, and it's just unbeatable for the price. Like, it's €3.50, which is just crazy. You can see it's very beautiful. It's a very even blend. It's easy to blend out. You just gotta be careful and don't dot it on your face, because that's just gonna make it way harder to apply. But the shade is gorgeous. Put some on my nose for that cute sun-kissed look. No, it's actually really nice. The first time I tried it, I was a little bit skeptic, and I kept using it. And whenever another blush product failed me for creams, I was just going back to this one. So I guess that means I must really like it deep down. But I'm always a skeptic talking about it. I don't know why, because whenever I put it on, it looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. Let me just go. Yeah, this is like one of the only liquid blushes that I can apply, and it just looks so freaking smooth. It's crazy. This is definitely a hit. And now I already spoiled this, but the Baby Got Glow is, I feel like it's even better than the Charlotte Tilbury light one. It's very similar to the shade Spotlight from Charlotte Tilbury, you will see. This again is more on that dry side, like it sets, which I really love. Just apply this with your finger. You don't need a fancy brush or nothing. I'm just tapping it on with my finger. And whenever I'm tapping products on with my finger, I'm not like pressing so hard. I'm basically letting my finger bounce around freely, kind of like this. And just look at that glow. It's so, so beautiful. Just gonna add some more. And I like to add my glow kind of like this, going into the eye makeup. Like this. Beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful product. And for €3, I don't think there's any liquid highlighter that's gonna do a better job than this. Like, I have only used this liquid highlighter lately, and I have a lot of them. I even have the Rare Beauty liquid highlighters. Those are amazing as well, but this just hits different. It's so easy to use. I really like the way I'm just able to apply it with my finger. And I'm actually gonna take both of these products with me. I'm going to the airport tomorrow. We're going to Hamburg. And I will also post a video on my TikTok and on my Instagram about what I'm packing with me. So if you're interested in that, then make sure to follow me on those platforms as well. Okay, I am obsessed. Okay, now I'm gonna go off camera a bit just to set my face. But first, let's maybe add this Instant Mattifying Setting Spray. It's also from Essence. I think it's almost empty. I really like this one. Okay, be right back once my face is set. Okay, so I set my face. I added some bronzer because I don't have one from Essence. But now I just want to show you the brows. I'll just zoom you in a bit to show you what I mean. So you can totally see that the brows have gone back up, especially on this side. Now I'm not taking any new product, but I'm just gonna try and brush them a bit in place like this. And you can see on this side, they started kind of flaking off. So this is an issue. Okay, let's get back into it. We don't have that many products left. We got their blush crushes. I may have gone a bit overboard for this, but I really, really love them. I have 2 sparkly shades and 2 matte shades. This is the best blush lighter because it's super shiny that I have ever used. It's the shade Pink Pop. I'm using it every day. This is shade Strawberry Flush, perfect for that Hailey Bieber strawberry. Sorry, perfect for that Hailey Bieber strawberry makeup. That was a hiccup, by the way, it was not a burp. Then I got shade Lovely Lilac and Cool Berry. I'm gonna use shade Lovely Lilac and then top it off with the blush lighter shade. And for this we're actually going to be using the new Essence brushes. These are of course vegan. They do feel nice, but they feel kind of loose. I think this might be nice for blush though. And you can see the blushes are very pigmented. Okay. Whenever we're doing blush, first we tap. It's just such a gorgeous shade, guys. It's like the perfect pink. It looks way darker in the packaging than it does on your face, so beware. This is all 2 dips, right? So I am not dipping again, but this is what we've got. And now after I tapped it on, you can go ahead and swipe if you feel like it for a more seamless blend. I like the brush. I'm not sure if I would like it to be a bit stiffer, but I think it's really nice for powder anyway. And I can see myself using it for blush definitely, or for bronzer. Okay, and now let's go with the blush lighter, Pink Pop. Sorry. This is just... So this has just been my favorite. Just look at it. I'm glowy as it is, right? First off, the shade is just stunning. And I like to apply it kind of high up on my cheekbone as well and really blend it in. You can see it's just so nice and reflective. It just really gives you that glass skin look. And it also really doesn't emphasize pores or anything that much. Like, of course, shimmer will always kind of emphasize those things, but I don't mind it. I also love to pair this with a nude lipstick. I will show you maybe later. This is basically everything we've got. It's new. We got some new lipsticks, and I also got this. I was thinking it's gonna be like the Rhode ribbon shade, maybe. We'll see. So this is the Slim Stick 6-hour long lasting lipstick. It's just a nude lipstick. I'm gonna do my lip liner first. It might look crazy at first, but then I kind of blend it out, trust me. This was not an Essence product, by the way, I'm sorry. Okay, now let's see. This is the Click Stick in the shade Over the Nude. This is just like a slim lipstick. Ooh, I like the shade a lot. Anyone else hate their face when they're applying lipstick? I feel like I just turned into an asshole. Or like in a sandworm from Dune. That's what I feel like. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'm just gonna blend it out a bit. Whenever you're doing lipstick, if you would do what I just did and just exaggerate this part, it can actually make you appear a little bit older because it kind of makes your mouth droopier. So make sure to always go in with concealer and just clean those edges up. This is a tip that I saw with Makeup by Mario especially. And also, if you're ever expecting me to be right in the center on this channel, stop doing that because it's probably never gonna happen. I feel like I move around so much. By the way, Essence also has these two eyeshadow brushes. I'm gonna use them for my eyeshadow and tell you what I think. But I'm actually gonna use this one right now for the lips. So I'm just going into the blush and I press it on the center and it's just stunning. I have been doing this past week. Oh. Gorgeous, right? Okay, and now I'm just gonna add, like, I like the lipstick. I feel like there's nothing to say about it. Like, I feel like lipsticks are never that bad. It's never that deep. And the same with glosses. This is the Extreme Volume Lip Gloss. I already know this one. I have it in more shades. This is the shade Flower Blossom. This is extremely plumping, by the way. It says on it. Let's see. It's almost clear. But I really like it. Like, I just really love the applicators from Essence. And I really like this formula anyway. And for me, I gotta say, plumping glosses never sting that much. So, use at your own risk. But this is the base all done. What do we think? I'm gonna go ahead and do my eye makeup and then I'll be right back and we can rank everything I tried. See what's best, see what's not worth your money maybe. And yeah, see you in a sec. Okay guys, and we're back. Whew, got something in my eye. I did an eyeshadow look, just a quick, simple one. And now let's also try this new Essence mascara. I already know this one. I really, really love it. I think it's good. I will say it does, what's the word? Flake, like it's not long lasting. Not long lasting, but smudge proof, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna transfer proof, that's the word I'm looking for. I wouldn't say it's transfer proof. I think it's a great black mascara, but it does transfer to the bottom of my eyes, like here. Another one I can definitely recommend though is the Essence Lash Without Limits brown mascara. That's like my ride or die. And for the price, I just always gotta say, like, Essence is just unbeatable with some of these launches. Okay, so just wanted to show you one eye versus the other one before I do both. Okay, here we have it. This is what the mascara looks like. I really like it. I think it's a great mascara. Is it the best I have ever tried? No, but it's really good for the price point. I would definitely set my under eyes though, because it does transfer. Okay guys, so I just styled my bangs. By the way, do you like my earrings? Okay, so we are done. Before ranking the products, I still have one more that I want to try. I have tried this once before and I was not a fan. This is their new Meta Glow Multi-Reflective Lip Gloss. This just looks stunning and I was so excited. This is the shade Cyberspace. They do have more shades, so I'm definitely gonna try one that's like nude or gold. These have like the most beautiful, insane sparkles inside, but on the lips it just looks horrendous because it's just so thick and white. I'll just show you. Okay, let's just ruin the look, I guess. Oh, on top of this gloss it's actually not that bad, but you can see it's just too light. Like it lightens the whole look way too much. I'm trying to not apply too much. That sparkle. Okay, over this gloss it's actually, I think it's not able to be as bright as on lipstick alone. I actually really like it. I have hated it so far. Let me just zoom you in. Okay, now it's time to rank all the products that we tried. Let's see what we like, what we hate. Let's just get into it. Let's start in the order that we applied them on, right? We're gonna start with the brow gel. I think it's great. I like the holding power. I just think the flakes will annoy me and I'm not gonna use it because of the flakes. If you have figured out a way to use it without the flakes, please comment down below. I would say it's a great product if you just want to brush a little bit through your brows. Maybe you already have a brow lamination or your brow hairs are not that stubborn. Then it's good. Otherwise, you don't need it, but for €3.50 you can give it a try. The Magic Filter Glow Booster. I would say you need this if you like a glowy base, if you like a very natural looking makeup, if you sometimes want to skip foundation. I think this is a great product. I definitely really like it, and it was around €3 to €4 like everything else. Yeah, so I would say get this. The skin tint, I'm kind of on the fence about this. I don't have an opinion yet. I don't feel myself gravitating towards it. I think it's nice, my skin looks beautiful, but I just have other products that I like more. If you're looking for a skin tint and with some, I just feel like products with SPF in them are kind of misleading because you're not gonna get SPF from this. You're applying way too little product for it to actually save you from the sun. Protect you, not save you. To protect you from the sun. So if you're getting it for the SPF, just use sunscreen, please. Stop trying to go around using sunscreen. You're not getting around it, you need to use it. So yeah, I would say this is kind of like a personal preference. It's a good product. Okay, then we've got the Baby Got Prawns. This one's older, but I can highly recommend this one. Unless you don't like fragrance products, because it does smell like watermelon, but I like that. Then we've got the concealer. I don't recommend this one. I think it was fine for the purpose of the video. I'm not obsessed with it. Like, it's great, you don't need to buy it. Then let's get into the good stuff. The blush and the highlighter, I'm gonna rank them kind of together because I love both of them. I think if you're into liquid blushes, you will love this. Just be careful when you're using it, don't use too much and you'll be fine. This is definitely a must in my opinion. You can also apply it after you've set your face and everything. So I would say these are a must, and I would say the blush lighter in the shade Pink Pop is also a must. So definitely get these three. If there's only 3 things you want to get, if there's only 3 things you're gonna get after this video, let it be these 3. And if there's only one you need to get, let it be this one. That's how much I love this. The powder blush formula, the normal one, it's nice. I do feel like they don't go on as smooth as like more high-end blush formulas. They're fine. For the price, they're fine. They're not an immediate need. Then, almost. Okay, then we've got the lip products. This, if you're looking for a nude lipstick, I really like this shade. You saw what it looks like on me. I think it's great. It's easy to have in your purse. It's fine. This gloss, I really like. They have a lot of shades. It's like 95 cents or €1. If you have a lot of lip products, you don't need this. It's nothing special, but it's a very pretty product. And this, I need to try the one that's like rose gold. I would not recommend the white one just because, like I said, on top of lipstick, it's way too intense. But if you want to mix it with another gloss like I did here, I guess it's fine. But I would say just get the rosy peachy shade. The mascara, I think it's great. If you're looking for a new mascara, you should try it out. Maybe it doesn't transfer on you. But I would suggest the Lash Without Limits in brown instead. Yeah, but other than that, it's good. Like, it's a good mascara. It's definitely way better than their Lash Princess. I actually don't really like that one. Yeah, so that's it. Comment down below. Let me know what products you love, what products you hate. Let me know if you've tried anything. Let me know if you want to see a full face of Catrice next. Yeah, just comment your thoughts. I would love to chat with you. And I will see you guys in my next video. So again, make sure you are subscribed, make sure you like this video, left me a comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, have a great rest of your day.